Happy Halloween week, Aquarius. Welcome. How you guys doing? Hope everybody is doing good. This is Halloween week. This is your reading for the 25th through the 31st. We're going to get started real quick here. Trying to fit you guys in between my work. It's been a crazy week again. So let's get going. For those of you that are brand new, what I do is I actually have, these are upside down. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I talk to divine sometimes when I'm talking to you guys. So this is a divine reading. So what it means is that it is intuitive, but it also is for your current week and future. But what I mean by divine reading, I have a special deck for him that is your message, whatever your message is for you. And this is something you've been asking tarot or coming to tarot for, but he's the source. So he's the one to give you the answer, not the cards. So this is that for you. All right. And we're going to do a spread. So we're going to do current energies, future energies. Now those future energies are like mostly astrology because the planets are energy. He is energy, and they actually a lot of the times fall the same. So let's get started. Hope you enjoy this. Hope it helps you in some way, answers a question, or maybe it is for somebody else that is coming towards you so that you know how to handle that situation. All right. Let me see. I'm going to use this deck here first. I got a couple of decks I'm trying to use here. So the card that he has for you, for your message here, is healing the heart. This is going to be happening with also all the planet energies because we're coming out of a lot of conflict energies with Saturn, Pluto, Uranus, and also the full moon was a lot of conflict, as well as we're coming out of the energies of the Mercury retrograde. We're moving on. Things are going more direct. However, this is a time of healing the heart because there's a lot of conflict that probably happened. It wasn't a comfortable feeling because it's the number 5. It wasn't a stable feeling. It felt like things were maybe falling apart when actually they're falling into place. Okay, so this is something new. This is something that we are going to be moving towards to a healing. This is going to be November energy. It's going to bring things together, better bonding, better closeness in our connections. This is a wonderful energy, but it feels uncomfortable because it is the number 5. All right, your current energies again are a number 5. They're not going to feel comfortable, sort of feeling out of the box kind of energy. It's unexpected visitors, things that might pop in that you're not expected, persons that may pop in not expected. This is good energy. This is energy that is moving forward, but it is also saying thank you. There is also saying be flexible. This is a time not to be rigid, not to be really the Saturn energy structured and stuff. Be a little bit more flexible this week with what you have coming in. There might be some newness that is coming in. I'm not quite sure what that is for you, but it is going to be an energy out of the box feeling. It's like a novice when they start something. It's that new energy. It's like, man, I don't know what I'm doing, but I got to learn it. So this is that energy. Open up, be flexible to what is happening for this next week. Future energy is the wishing well. 13, it's the number 3 in numerology, to acknowledge that whatever is coming and whatever this healing process is this week is going to bring you to some of the things that you have wanted. Okay, you have to acknowledge that this number 5 energy is a little bit uncomfortable. I have grabbed these decks all upside down, but it is going to be uncomfortable, but you really want to stay focused, stay flexible. This first card out definitely says this. This is saying that things might get a little bit uncomfortable in a way that you might think it's like a storm happening when it's really not. It's actually trying to get the boat balanced on the waves and just keep moving with the waves and be flowing with the waves, being flexible with the waves. If that boat is rigid, it's going to go into the waves, it's going to sink. You don't want to sink. You got to be flexible with the waves. Okay, so imagine you're a ship this week in a storm. that is coming out of the storm. You're on the edge of it. I can see the calm waters. You're seeing it and it's coming. You see the sun over there. You're coming, but you're in, just getting that, and you're coming out. Why? Because your first card out is the King of Cups. Definitely in a storm, but calm, peaceful, because he's flexible. Hey, we're just going to go with the flow. We're going to see what happens, because I need to heal my heart. When you're not healing your heart, especially if it's in a love relationship or something like that, you're going to keep the past with you. You're going to bring that past forward. You're going to compare your next lover or intimate relationship with that past. It's not fair to the new person at all. This is that unexpected energy that you've got to release and get past. You're in the storm. You've got to release that old storm so that you can see those calm, beautiful waters, the rainbow and everything. Imagine yourself being the ship going through the storm and you see that rainbow, you see the calm waters. That is your new person out there. Your storm is your old person. Release that old person. Release that ex of whoever it was that definitely hurt you, because this new person who's coming to you doesn't plan to hurt you. Not intentionally. And when they do, and they've triggered something in you, that's because they don't know your triggers. You've got to communicate back and forth. That unexpected trigger that pops up, that's you. That's your thing. They don't know that unless you share it with them. Okay? So when you don't talk about things that cause you to get anxiety or frustration or whatever, that other person doesn't know what to do. That's your past, because there wasn't communication, wasn't shared. Somebody left, somebody walked out, somebody cheated, whatever, because they're not understanding. Now, this might be you that this is going through. I sort of feel it is, but it could be somebody coming at you saying, hey, I just don't get why he's doing this or why she's doing this. And then this you can share with them or share them the video. All right. And I asked to share because while I'm getting this all out, is don't forget we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of December, because then I'm going to give away a bunch of free readings if I can get to that point before. So make sure you like, share, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it, as I love all you guys as you join, and let's make our community bigger so that we can have a lot more fun. All right. So this is bothering somebody. This little storm, this healing process is bothering somebody. They can't sleep. And this is because you're thinking from your head, your earth. Okay. You're thinking, welcome, welcome. You're thinking from your head, and you're too much into your head. You're not letting spirit, divine work through you. If you allow spirit and divine work, you will be able to sleep like a baby, no matter what storm you're going through, how deep in the storm that you are. Because at night, when you hit your head on that pillow, you say, you know what? I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I don't want to think anymore. You take it. You work through the night with it. And when I wake up, give me some solutions. Give me some answers. And that kind of a thing. And if there are no answers, he's still working on something. So when you hit your head to the pillow, you should be able to fall asleep like this if you're releasing this heavy heart, because I can do it. It's sometimes I'm in such a big storm and it's like, you know what? I'm too tired. You take it tonight. I got to get some sleep. Just allow me to sleep and have restful sleep. And boom, I'm asleep within 5 minutes. Right. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. All right. Let's grow the community so we can get to those. And a lot of people think, oh, you want to get to 1,000 subscribers for the money. No, I don't. I want to get to the 1,000 subscribers because I can't go live on the phone. And if I'm out somewhere, I can't get my downloads to you. And it's very frustrating not to be able to pick up the phone and say, hey, Divine's sharing this information. I want you to share it with you, or a card or something, or a reading when my computer's gone down. So a lot of people think, oh, you just want the money. I don't care about the money. This is just Divine asking me to do this. So thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Anyway, let's get going. So there is, see, I told you that there is an energy coming towards you. Okay. So we have the Knight of, or the Page of Pentacles, actually, or the Page of Wands, excuse me. I'm getting a lot of stuff in my head. And that is coming towards you. This is to bring calmness. This is to bring release. This is to bring that less heavier of a heart. Okay, it's to bring a unity. Remember when I said in the very beginning, if you didn't catch this video in the very beginning, go back, because there is a, I don't call it a premonition or anything, but I said that all this healing and everything you're going through right now, and the confliction of the full moon and the planets and everything, that it's going to bring things together. This is bringing things together. This is your current center card. This is bringing a unity together. This is matching up. This is those hard conversations that I said, if they don't know, you got to share that trigger or whatever, so they don't trigger. If they love you and care for you, they're not going to trigger. If you say, I don't like you touching my ear for whatever odd reason, then they're not going to touch your ear because they care about you. Okay. And in the intimate relationship, a lot of people like to play with their ears. That's a, ooh, I don't like it. So if they do it, then they really don't respect what you like and what you do. That's the wrong person to be with, period. So if they're doing things that just antagonize you after you say, please don't do that, and they do it anyway out of joking and fun, that kick them to the curb, because they have your not best interest at heart. Again, we need to get the rest. We need to get the sleep. We need to take care of our bodies. Somebody is not doing that. And you need to have rest and food and fueling. You also need balance in your life. So again, your balance is off because you're thinking too much in your head. You're not allowing your spirit to direct you. You're allowing your head to direct you. And that's why you get into too much thought. And that's why you end up in these storms. This is Earth. This is Earth. When you get in a storm, when you're living in the spirit, your storms are like this. But when you're living in Earth in your head, your storms are like this and all over the place. And you can't even see the rainbow in the calm water. You're always focused in on the storm. That's Earth. I would love to teach you how to do it in spirit so that you can live a calm, peaceful life. I would love to do that for you. And I'm building a new channel to do that. So hopefully you'll join in on that channel as well. Now, you do have some romance coming towards you. This is going to be your opportunity to heal and move forward with that new energy. Okay. But this is your challenge card, because the problem with your challenge card is that this person is very truthful. This person is very honest. They have more high integrity. They have a lot of the things that you want in the future for what you desire. However, you're going to lose out on that opportunity because you keep thinking of the past and bringing that ex with you, or whatever they did. You're carrying that and comparing that. You can't do that. This is a new energy. This is an energy of truth. So what you have to do with your challenge card is stop yourself and say, this is not the same person. This is not the same journey. This is a new person. I can't do to the new person. It's not fair. It's just not fair to that person. I can't do that. I'm going to give them a chance. He or she, or however you guys do your stuff this in the world now. I just go by he or she. You like it or you don't. I don't. That's not. That's not my thing. That's Divine's thing. Anyway, so definitely want to make sure that you're walking in your authentic truth and self. Yeah. So there's a lot of arguing going on for somebody right now, and somebody is so prideful. Okay. And it might have come out of nowhere. All of a sudden, somebody just changed. Be really, really, really careful of this a person, whoever that is, because this may be your future as far as checking your heart. Now, if they've changed and it's more destructive, that is the lower vibration. Maybe the devil card will pop up. That is something that they're bound in, mostly fear. There's something that caused them. If somebody gets angry, if somebody gets frustrated, or something's not happening and they're like, that is fear, because they can't control it. So you can only control what you have, not what somebody else has or does or is. You control only you, what you are, what you do, what you say, that kind of a thing. But this person is prideful. And I think it just sort of came out of the blue. Okay. But this is going to be the number 2. So, okay, so this energy, this current energy, this future, or this current energy is the number 2. Now, if this person is prideful and all of a sudden snaps or does whatever, the number 2 is about bringing balance and things together. However, the opposite side of that, just like the sword has 2 sides, the number 2 has 2 sides, it can blow it apart. Okay, so somebody is playing around with confusion. So if somebody is working in your life to confuse you, or like, man, you're just not making sense. What you keep changing your mind, or your stories don't match up, or that's low vibrational. That is time to say, what the heck is going on? You clear it up now, or bye bye. There's the door. Because that confusion is not divine. That is not divine energy. That is not love energy. That is not high vibrational energy. That's not high frequency energy. That is low vibration. That is devil or evil or whatever you want to call it. It's negative energy, and that you want to sort of eliminate because you want balance back in your life. So somebody is definitely also too playing with somebody's heart, which is not healthy. Okay. But I love that this wishing well, somebody's going to, okay, so thank you. So they're saying that this confusion, because we're in Halloween week, so this confusion and everything that's happening is going to happen between whenever you watch this, because I'm filming this on the 23rd to the 26th. So there's a lot of illusions, a lot of fantasy, a lot of stuff going on. But once the 26th to the 28th hits, it's like a reality check. It's going to be woken up. The truth will happen. And now you're going to have a decision whether you're going to keep moving forward or not. Okay. But if you move forward, make sure it's in love and light. As soon as somebody starts doing stuff, toxic energy stuff, destructive energies, bye-bye. You don't need that. You don't have time in your life. Time is so precious. And somebody that is definitely coming towards you wants to give you that love, but you can't compare it to whatever you've gone through. Okay? You can't compare it whatever you've gone through. All right? Yeah. Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. You've got the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups coming towards you. Something that is sort of disturbing the waters for right now. But the Queen of Wands is all about the communication. Remember I said the triggers, those kind of things. If you don't communicate, especially if you love this person, whoever this is, it seems to be like a love reading today. But whoever this person is, you want to communicate your triggers. And that right there will tell you with the Nine of Pentacles how much work that person is willing to invest in you or you in them. Maybe you're triggering somebody and you just don't think it's that big of a deal, but maybe they've got PTSD or trauma from something and you don't realize it because they didn't tell you. This is where the hard work comes in. This is where that energy before the 26th comes in, before Halloween comes in. All right. So you really have some work to do in your relationship, whatever that is. All right. But you've got to release this focused in on all the problems. That's Earth. When you focus in on the problems, that is Earth. When you focus outside in the solutions, or you release it, release that negative energy. If it's a problem or something that's really heavy on your heart, release it and just say, can you help me with this? Because I can't do this alone. And he will definitely open that door. Okay. Let me see what else we got here. Angela, my vibes are so sweet. That's cute. I've never had somebody say that. That's so cute. I am doing awesome. I am doing awesome. We should always be doing awesome if we're walking in love and spirit. Really, even in your struggles. I mean, everybody gets sad, but the thing is, you have to analyze, why am I sad today? What is it that's causing me to be sad? And if you don't have an answer, that's the low vibration trying to pull you down to bring you to a lower vibration. Don't allow that. Just say, you know what? I have no reason to be sad today, so I'm going to fight that energy. I don't want to do that. Or maybe I'm sad that something is happening. Remember, if you are sad or frustrated or angry or confused about something and it has to do with another person, remember you cannot control the other person. You can only control you. And you need to bring yourself to a higher vibration. Whatever they do, that's their issue. That's their problem. All right. Three of Cups, celebration, some balance, and Two of Swords. This is going to be a decision for somebody this week. Definitely a decision. You're going to have to decide if you want to heal or not, because something is going to trigger you to move in a direction that you want to, but you might be in a situation that is not where you want to be. Here, I'll give you a hypothetical. Say you met somebody that you've always admired, is always loved, and you would love to be with, but now you're in a situationship for somebody that is just sort of, what do you call it? You're in a situation that you really probably should have never been there in the first place. So you're living with somebody, or you're dating somebody, or you're in a relation with somebody that was manifested by Earth. And maybe this other person was trying to get their things together, and you just wanted to hurry up and get into a relationship. And that person now is coming towards you, and you're like, oh crap, what do I do now? Well, you better listen to divine. Because if that happened, you manifested a relationship that probably should have never even started. And if you've had sex with that person, you've now got a soul tie, and you're sort of in a little bit of a conundrum. So really pay attention to your heart this week. Really pay attention to what needs to be healed. And when you know what needs to be healed, you release it. Okay, what is hurting? What is keeping you heavy? What is keeping you down? And those vibrations, because there is a celebration that is coming up. The Three of Cups, there is going to be a celebration, a release, a happiness, a joy that you probably have never felt, because the Star is about balance. This is about unity and growing together with somebody. And this is also the Two of Swords. You got a decision to make. You're going to have a decision to make, and that will keep your opportunities open to what you wish for, what you dream. I don't like the word wish. What you dream for, what you're supposed to have, what your rewards are, your blessings. I like the word blessings are for. So this is something that you're going to have to make a decision on. If you're in the wrong relationship, you're going to have to make a decision to end it, or you need to, and there's no reason to end things in a horrible way. I just don't understand that. I just don't. Why can't we end things and say, you know what? I got myself into a situation. I didn't realize that, you know what? I really am not in love, and I really love you as a person, but I don't think this relationship is really what I desired. And be amicable. Why do people have to be so mean, ugly, and evil to each other? I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what you own. I don't care if you're the billionaire, the multi-billionaire of a country. There's no reason to be ugly. There's no reason, because money is earthly. It comes and goes. It has no meaning. When you die, it has no meaning whatsoever. It has meaning here because God wants to see how you handle it. If you can get more, if he can give you more. If you don't know how to handle your budget and stuff, he ain't gonna give you more. Anyway, I'm going off. So this week, be really mindful, be really careful. Remember, this is Halloween week. Do you know what Halloween week is? And do you know what it means? Or what does it mean to you if you live in a different country? I would love to know about your countries and how they think of what Halloween is. Put it in the comment. I would love to know. And for those who do leave comments and email, thank you so much. I love to help, and I love to hear what you have to say. So please don't forget to stay in positive and walk in absolute truth. If you don't know what absolute truth is, then you're not walking in spirit. And then also walk in truth, absolute truth, and love. Take care, guys. See you next week on the 1st. Woo-hoo, we're into November. We're into the holiday time. Oh my gosh, really? It moves so fast. Take care. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We want to get to those 1,000 subscribers by the end of December. I want to give away free readings or free coaching, whichever you prefer. Take care.